We should, since we're here, let's drop down. So we're at a very classic, there's 463 subway stations in New York City, 463. And that's a lot, of course. And, when people see rats in the subway, and they complain repeatedly, we'll have the data from 311. If we see a spike in the data, there's a lot of rats at a certain station. Without even going there, we will know what the problem is, which I'll show you in a second. But for the people, again, as I'll show you, they think, well, they all come from sewers, they come from subways, they come from any place deep and dark with tunnels. So here we are in a representative New York City subway, obviously, and you can see people are waiting for the subway train, and very typical. So if we walk this, you notice, Mike, if you stand here, you'll hear the drainage. Right? We hear the drainage. And I'm going to step aside. Here comes the subway, but train. But what does that say? It's connected to the sewer. So back to our litter basket. Very heavy, obviously, because they don't want anyone now throwing the litter into the tracks and causing a very serious accident. So that thing's not going to be moved. However, and you'll notice it's locked. And it's simply a basket of trash that fills up every single 24 hours. That trash comes out of here and has to go someplace. A lot of times it contains lots of food, sandwiches, hot dogs, apple cores, and so that trash goes to a trash room, and usually there's 1 or 2 trash rooms per station. If that room is not rodent-proofed really well, that's when the rats will move into the room walls, and because every day there's a buffet. And then when we get that spike I mentioned to you, they'll say, there's rats, just 30, 40 rats at a time in a subway station. I know, just from, because we did the research at all the subways, said, we got a trash room problem. We don't have a rat problem. We do have a rat problem, but we have a trash room problem. And when we get there, there's no gap in it, so we seal it up so the rats can't get in. No more rats. We never get any more complaints. Why? The rats like, the food is gone. We have nothing to eat down here. It's a nice subway station, but we're hungry, so they leave. Had nothing to do with baiting, trapping, nothing. Had everything to do with door strips, protecting the door. If we look down, if we point it gets dark. It's eternal. It's mysterious. Hollywood loves to portray areas like that, full of hordes of rats and armies of rats and cities of rats. The fact of the matter is, if you got to talk to the rats and say, we have no interest in that tunnel whatsoever, there's nothing down there for us. There's no humans throwing food down there. All the action is right here, right? Where humans, Homo sapiens, meaning wise people, are going to do unwise things like throw their apple core and I'm going to eat it. And that's not so sapient, but that's what they do. So Radisson says we have to be where the action is, and that's where Homo sapiens is. We're not down there. But the public thinks there's secret cities of rats in the deep, dark tunnels. Not so.